Wow, that was so bad. Start with the kernel in the crease. Well, hello my beauties and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm 43 from the Netherlands, hence the accent. And today 4 looks with the I Heart Revolution Sweet and Tasty Popcorn palette. Usually I do 5 with bigger palettes, but I'm just pressed for time. I have quite a few palettes to get through. I usually film 1 look each day because I wear the looks during the day. This time though, I kind of didn't. This is actually the 3rd look that I'm filming today. I just really wanted to play with the palette. But I don't really have the time to kind of spread it out over more days. So yeah, my eye is watering, and that's probably because this is actually look number 3. And my eye is like, you know what you can do? Just stop it, please. Yes, so there's that. I just don't have the time to film another one. So yeah, it is what it is. It is 4 looks with the I Heart Revolution Popcorn palette. I will kind of show you quickly what the inside looks like. I swatched her in my first impression, that I will link. But yeah, she's a nice and colorful, pastel-y, happy palette that I can make gloomy looks with if I want to as well. At the end of the video, I will quickly give you some thoughts, maybe even some tips and tricks, and well, basically tell you if I think that the palette is worth it or not. So there's that. Timestamps will be linked down in my description box. Did I already say that this is look number 4? I don't remember. The base makeup is actually largely the same throughout the entire video. That is my way of project panning. I'm not going to do a video about it, but I want to use my stuff. So usually if I do a video like this with multiple looks, the base makeup that I have on my face is the same throughout all the looks. It's my way of, again, panning. Or using my stuff. That's better, a better description, I think. Timestamps will be down below. I think I already said that. It is getting late. I filmed a bunch of videos today, so I just need to stop, make dinner, and go and recline and be fabulous on my couch watching TV. So I'm going to do that. Grab a drink, grab a snack, put your feet up, because here comes the first look. Or look number 1. That's better. Yes. It's early and I'm not really awake yet. So if my English is weirder than normal, it's that. Anyway, I'm going to start weirdly with an eye pencil. This is one from BH Cosmetics. It's the Power Pencil in Teal. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to start with the lower lash line. It's shocking, I know. Let me get a small brush. I'm going to start with the color called Theater, which is this one. It's going to go on my lower lash line. I'm going to smudge out the pencil a little bit as well. Okay, I'll probably put a shimmer on it later. For now, that is done. I'm going to go to the color called Kernel, which is this one. Oh, I'm picking up quite a lot actually. And it's going to go in the crease. So I have a little bit of kick up in the pan that I'm grabbing now. I don't mind it though. I'm going to blend the edge, or at least kind of stamp a little bit over the edge. I don't want this too high. That blends very, very nicely, by the way. It's actually blended. So there's that. Let's connect it a little. Yeah, let's go to the color called Sweet and Salt, which is this one, which is a bit of a purpley, lavendery, purpley. I don't know, people. So this is a little bit more blue toned. I don't know how much difference it gives on camera. I can see the difference in person though. It's subtle, but it's there. Clean brush. I'm just going to blend the edge just to make sure that it kind of fades nicely. The last shade that I put down, I'm going to grab again because it is so light. I think it performs best on a stickier base. Try and bring everything a little bit around. I want the outer corner a little bit darker before I go any further. So let's get the color Lights Down, which is this one, for the outer corner. And I don't want to wing it out too far That is why I'm actually pulling it in. And I'm kind of creating that wingy shape, and then with whatever I have kind of left on my brush, I am pulling it forward a little to just make sure that it fades nicely into each other. I'm just going to blend the top edge here a little bit, just to make sure that it all kind of flows nicely, that the shape of my eye is nice, the way I want it to. So just, you know, blend, look forward, kind of blend, and have fun. These shadows blend very, very effortlessly though, and they layer on top of each other beautifully as well, which is very, very good. I have here my NYX glitter primer and the flat brush. I want to keep the shimmer shades a little bit lower today, but because my eyes are deep set, I kind of have to make sure that I then keep looking down, because otherwise it transfers up and I don't want that. Okay, now here on the darker part, I'm just going to tap over it a little. Okay, now I'm going to go into the color called Sequel first, which is this one, just for the outer edge, because it blends beautifully with that matte shade. Okay, the other side of that brush is going to go into the color Black Row. And whatever I have left now, I'm kind of going to fade on top of the other. I have fallout, yes, I thought so. Yeah, pretty. Okay, let me get rid of any fallout that I have. And that wipes away easily. For the inner corner, I kind of want... no, you know what? Let's do the bottom lash line first. So let me get a small brush. I have here my glitter primer on the back of my hand, just a tiny bit. Then with a small brush, I can just grab a little bit of that primer. And I'm going to stamp it on top of my lower lash line. Then I'm going to grab the color... Am I going to grab Snack? Yeah, I'm going to grab the color Snack, which is the tealy shimmer. And that's going to go on top. It's a bit of a looser formula. So you can have a little bit of fallout with this unless you spray your brush. Or just pick up a tiny amount at a time. I like that shade a lot. Okay, inner corner highlight. I think I'm going to grab the gold. So I'm just cleaning my tiny brush. I'm grabbing a little bit of extra whatever I have left of my glitter primer. I'm going to plop it there because I have it. Then I'm going to grab the color called Melted Butter. The goldeny shade. It's going to go in my inner corner and then a little bit on top of my lash line where I left some space open. And I'm just going to kind of connect everything together as well. Okay, getting my blending brush to just make sure that everything is nice on the edges. I quite like that. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Put on my, I think I'm going to wear a liner as well, mascara, falsies and the lippy, and then I will be back to show you the finished result. So hold on tight, don't go anywhere. Everything is on and here is the finished look. For my falsies, I went with my more natural ones, the style London from the So So Glam Lash collection that I got at Primark. I added a whale tail thingy, smally one, and for lips I have chosen the I Heart Revolution Vinyl Cherry in the color Cherry Bakewell. And on my bottom lashes, the BFF mascara from Colourpop in, I think it's called Kiss and Teal, the tealy one, obviously. So yeah, this is how the look turned out, and I think it's very, very cute. I feel cute and ready to go grocery shopping. That's basically it. This was the first look. Let's get ready for the next one. Look number 2 with the popcorn palette. I kind of want to try to keep it a little bit more simple today. I want to play with, well, basically a little bit of the yellow and the green and then the gold and that region. That is what I want to play with today. So let's see if I can achieve everything. As I'm grabbing a very, it's a denser brush and it is a slanted one. This one is from Beauties. It is the number 235, but a lot of brands have brushes like this. This is a real hairbrush though, just so you know. Okay, I'm going to go into the color called Corn, which is this one. I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to press it on my eye. It's a tacky base. So let's see if it wants to show up. It's very, very light though. That's what I see. It's very light. I can see it, but yeah. Ah, yeah. It is what it is. I can see it in person. I don't know if it picks up on camera, but... And I'm kinda, I don't know, winging it out a bit. The foundation shade I have on is from Revolution, the F6, and it is a tad too light for me. Maybe that will give you a better idea. So if you are darker than me, I don't think you need to use a very pale base, because then you will probably see it. And if you are darker, lighter, well, basically not my skin tone. I think that's what I wanted to say. So let's get a blending brush to blend the edges a bit. I'm going to go to the color called Share, which is the pukey greeny one, with a nameless brush actually, or a brandless brush. This color sticks a little bit more, just so you know. And it blends nicely into the top shade. Do I like the shape? Yeah, I kind of do. Okay, I want it a little bit more dark on the bottom of that shade. So I'm just going to place a little bit of extra. I'm also putting it into the crease. Now, because my eyes are deep set, I have room in my crease. It sounds so weird. That you don't really see when I look forward. I want this line a little bit better, so I'm going to go back into the color Corn. Blend here the front a little. Just make sure it's all nice. Let's grab that color Corn for underneath my eye as well. A little bit of the color Share, that greeny shade, just to make sure actually this part is looking good. I so hope I can recreate it on that side as well. Let's go to the shimmer. So I have here my NYX Glitter Primer and a flat brush, or at least I hope I do. I'm going to keep it quite low. Normally I can kind of bring it higher into the crease so that I can really see the shimmer. But today I actually don't want to. So I'm going to keep it lower. Why do I have hairs everywhere? I'm going to go into the color Melted Butter. It's going to go on my lid. I'm stopping quite short, so just that I have that line from that wing, you know, that's where I kind of stop. I quite like that. I'm going to go back to the color Share, but I need a different brush. So I have here a flat but wide brush. I'm going to go back into the color Share, and I want to kind of make sure that that wing is a little bit neater. And that it kind of connects a little bit. Then just make sure that I don't have any harsh lines, so I'm going to blend it up. Okay. The brush and just blend a little bit. I don't know what I want to do underneath my eye, so let me get that eye up to speed first. I think that's a better idea. Okay, so I did something here. Let me show you what I did there. I have here my L'Oreal Infallible Gel Crayon in the color Rest in Khaki. So let's put that in first. And I'm kind of bringing it a little bit down as well. And then I'm taking the color Share. And it goes on top. High. Then I'm taking a small brush and the color called Melted Butter. It's going to go in my inner corner. Low. And then I'm tapping it out a little bit, just to make, I don't know, make it a little softer. So yeah, there's the eye look. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish off the look with liner and lashes, and then I will be, oh, and the lippy, and then I will be right back to show you the finished result. Everything is on, and here is the finished look. For falsies, I ended up picking my more natural ones in the style London, because I wanted to balance out the darkness that I had going on underneath my eyes, but didn't want to have falsies that took over the look. And yeah, that's basically it. For lips, it's Jeffree Star's Karma Velour Liquid Lipstick. So that's the lipstick I have on. Everything else will be down in the description box. I really like how it turned out. I feel really pretty. And it is a very quick and simple look, but it does not look like it. Does that make any sense? I hope so. I'm going to shut up and wish you a lot of fun with look number 3. Wow, that was so bad. Look number 3. Yes. So, basic makeup is down below. I don't know what I wanted to say. I wanted to say something, I don't know what. But anyway, look number 3. I already said that. So I want to do... yeah, oh yeah, this is the combination I kind of want to do. So this is the color called Kernel, this is Lights Down, and this is Black Roll. So that's kind of what I want to do. Let's start with the color Kernel in the crease. Start with the Kernel in the crease. I primed my eyes with the Revolution Pro stick in Advocate. So yeah, I haven't set it. Let me get my mirror. And I have here, what is this? The e.l.f. crease brush. And let's start with the color Kernel in the crease. I'm using a fluffier brush to hopefully better control the pigment a little bit. Because this is a shadow that kind of has a lot of kick up in the pan. And kick up usually means pigment. Or at least in my opinion it does. In my experience. I'm placing it first, and then when I kind of feel that it is ready to blend, I kind of blend. I'm just going to pull it around. The last look was a bit more structured. This look can be a little bit more loose. Okay, I'm switching to a very fluffy brush. This brush I got in a box. It is from Emite Makeup. It's the E144. I know you can get it in Europe, but I actually don't know if you can get it outside of Europe, especially this brush then. But it's a very nice brush. It's very fluffy, but still a little bit firm, and it has a little bit of a tip. I really like this brush. And I think the color blended out really, really nicely. So that is a very, very good. Very good, actually. I want to build it up a tiny bit. I'm taking a different brush for that, though. Let's get my Morphe M507. Still the color Kernel. I want to kind of build it up a tiny bit in the crease. Or at least a little bit above the crease. Because I think that I want the color Lights Down, the dark one, mostly on my lid. It's a very pretty color, this. And it blends out really, really nicely. I have here a flatter, that kind of brush. I'm going to go into the color Lights Down. And I think I'm going to start in the outer corner. I want the shadow kind of ombre on my eye. So I want the most, I cannot talk today, wow. The most on the outer corner, and then kind of fading it in a little, you know. Kind of going to blend it up in the crease a little bit as well. This is not really the brush for that, or at least it is, but I don't like it for that. But I do want to place a little bit of shadow. So let me grab my Morphe M507 again. To finesse everything a little bit more. Okay, now let's see how dark I can get it on the outer corner. I'm just pressing it on. So that is the depth that I can get it. Oh, that's okay. That is basically the color that is in the pan, so that's good. I actually like the look that I like this already, you know? Yes, wow. Just going to blend over the edges a little bit. Okay, and what I actually did underneath is I just pulled a little bit of shadow underneath on top of my lashes. Okay, next I'm going to get my glitter primer. and a flat brush, and I'm going to tap it on because I don't want to lose the shadow, but I do want a glitter primer as well. So I'm going to tap it over instead of swiping. So here I can swipe a little bit because I don't mind it if it is a little bit not there. I don't know, guys. I'm just going to tap it over. Tap, 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 tap. And then I'm going to go in the color called Black Row, and this is a duochrome with a dark base and then a purple shift. And oh, I think this is such a gorgeous color. This is also a little bit looser, a little bit flaky. Oh, this is so pretty. I love colors like this. And I just love the fact that you can really play with them, you know. So I'm concentrating the most in the center. And then a little bit in the inner corner. And because I don't have the dark base underneath, it's a little bit lighter. And then here on the outer corner, I'm just going to tap. And make sure that they blend. I do have a lot of fallout though, just so you know. But this is so pretty. Let me get rid of the fallout, or at least I hope so. Yeah, so I do have a set base here, and it kind of goes away nicely. This is actually, I'm just swirling my finger in the color, am I still in focus? Yeah, in the color Flick, which is also a duochrome. It's this one, but this is a little bit lighter, more of a topper, and I'm just going to press it in my inner corner. I don't really know what I want to do with my lower lash line just yet. Maybe this one is cute. Will that be cute? I don't know. That's the color Cinema. Let me get a smaller brush. And the color Cinema, which is this one. So let's spray. Yeah. I'm going to go into the color Black Row with the same brush, with the tip of this brush. I'm going to spray because I want a little bit of darkness on the outer corner. Yes. Cleaning and drying my brush, going into Lights Down, which was that darkest matte. Just to make sure it is the darkness that I want there. I'm going to blend well. Let's get this one from Essence in Purple Rain. Let's do that one. Okay, so there's that. I think this eye is done. Maybe let's get a little bit of the color Snack Card, which is the lightest shade in the palette. Ah yeah, that's nice. Very messy, but I do like it. So let me do the other eye. Finish of the look with liner, lashes and lipstick. And then I will be back to show you the finished result. So hold on tight, don't go anywhere. Everything is on and here is the finished look. I really like how this turned out. I kind of wanted it a little bit lighter, but I don't know. I have a problem with lighter looks apparently. This is kind of the purple sultriness that came out. The roses I have on are my more natural ones that I wore in the last look as well, and maybe even in the first one, I don't remember. The lip is one of Revolution's Sheer Brilliant in the color Chauffeur. It's a gloss. They have... Is it from their nude? I think it's from their nudes line. They have a gloss, a liquid lipstick and a lip cream. And this is one of the glosses. We have them new in store, so I wanted to try them out. They're really comfortable and I think the color is cute. This is a pinky nude and yeah, I like me some gloss. So yeah, this is look number 3. Yes. So let me know down below what you think of it. It's a little bit more dramatic for some, I think. I will try and do for the next look a lighter, maybe daytime look. I will try my best and let's hope that I will succeed. Look number 4, and I was sitting down to do kind of a soft neutrally look, and then I opened up my palette and now I want to do a blue look. So you're getting a blue look. Yes, hashtag sorry, not sorry. But yeah, I am going to start with the color Theater. And I'm going to deepen it up with this one, which is called Lights Down, which is a dark blue. I don't know what I want to do on the lid. Maybe I will just put a blue shimmer on the lid as well. Or not, I have not decided yet. I have here a very, very soft brush. And the color called Theater. I haven't set my base. Oh, and it is creasing a bit as well. But I haven't set my base. So it's a pretty light color. Let's see. Okay. Wow. I actually was not really expecting this level of... Okay, let me get the color called Box Office, which is this one. On the same brush, I'm kind of going to use that to blend the top edge. It's not the shadow's fault. My base is a little bit weird here. So I probably didn't tap it out correctly. I think that is it. I like this, guys. I think this is very, very pretty. Cute. Okay. Let me get a small brush and the color Lights Down. I'm going to... I want to deepen it up, but I want it still to be light. That is why I'm getting the very, very flimsy brush. I also want it a little bit in the crease, but again, I want that light blue to shine, if that makes any sense. And it creates instant definition in my eye as well, so that's good. I'm getting a brush that is a little bit more dense. I'm getting my Morphe M507, still in the color Lights Down, just for this part on the lid. And then whatever I have left on my brush, I'm kind of blending in the crease a bit. So let me get my NYX glitter primer and a brush. I'm going to place my NYX glitter primer there where I want the shimmer, which is basically all over my lid. So I'm kind of doing a faux cut crease. It's nothing too fancy or too deep. I have done this numerous times already. Now I'm going to go into the color called Snack. It's going to go on my lid, with the exception of the outer part where the dark shade is. Oh, how pretty is this? Oh, it's so pretty. Such a gorgeous color. My Morphe brush and the color called Lights Down, that darker matte, to make sure that it is nice here in the outer corner. I'm blending in the crease a little. Okay, now I do want that that teal back. For that though, I think I'm going to actually take my Morphe M506 into the color Theater, which is that teal shade, that light teal. And this is maybe even more of an aqua tealy, I don't know, people. It's pretty. I like that. Let me get my teal pencil from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to smudge out the pencil. Then I'm getting the color Theater, which is that matte, tealy matte. Am I still in frame? I don't know. I want a shimmer, so I'm going to go into the color Snack, which I have on my upper lid as well. I am going to spray and I'm going to put that on top of the bottom lash line thingy, whatever. And I like it if it kind of connects. So I'm cleaning my brush and drying it on the towel. I'm getting a little bit of Lights Down, which is that very dark matte. I like that. Inner corner highlight. I don't want the color Snack card that is in here. I actually want a white. Let me get my eyeball highlighter, the whitey one. Okay, let me spray it. I want it intense, but it does not want to play nice today, apparently. That's better. I like that. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Put on liner, lashes, and I'm going to choose a lippy, and then I will be back to show you the finished look. Everything is on, and here is the finished look. I do have a moist eye, and I don't know exactly why. So there's that. But anyway, the falsies are my natural ones from Primark in the style London that I have been using, I think, throughout this entire video. And the lipstick is from NYX. It is one of the turned up ones in the color Is it Tulse? No, it's not Tulse. Oh, Stone. Color 13 Stone. I think it's cute. I did not use eyeliner, liquid eyeliner today. Because I don't know, I did not think I needed it. So yeah guys, this was it. This was look number 4 with the popcorn palette by I Heart Revolution. Let me know down below what you think of this look. So let me give you my thoughts on the popcorn palette by I Heart Revolution. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah. There are 2 shades in here, these 2, that this one I can use. However, now it is not really showing up on, well, it is, if I pack it on, it's showing up lightly. Same kind with this one, although this one is, because it's pink and my undertone is more on the yellowy side. It's neutral, but kind of bordering on the yellowy side as well. This one shows up a little bit better than this one. Those are actually the only 2 that I have a trouble, especially this one, I have trouble with getting to show up, just because of the way that my skin is now. My winter skin, it will show up. My summer skin, it will show up, because then I'm darker and lighter than what I am now. The shimmers are very, very pretty. As you can see, what I have on my eye today is this one. It's very intense and very foiled. This one and this one are duochromes. Well, and this one is a little bit more sheer. You can build it up, but you kind of need to dig in. You can though, but it is a little bit more sheer. This one, oh, it is such a pretty. This has a dark base with a purple shift, and I think it's so pretty. And this one is the same as this, but it's lighter. So basically you have kind of 3 purple shifts in the palette. I kind of like both the darker shades in here. This one is a little bit more sticky than this one, but this one is blue and this one is more green. That's, yeah. That's basically the difference. I think it's very pretty. I could have used the black. Yes, I could have. But yeah, overall, there are 2 browns in here. This one looks brown, but pulls, at least for me, when I combine it with that one, more green. It's a greeny. Yeah, it's more green than brown. This one is more of a brown. And then this one looks brown, but is, for me at least, pulls a little bit more pink purple than a brown. So yeah, it's a very colorful palette, a pastel-y, colorfully, purpley, happy palette. I can create gloomy looks with this one though, so this is actually a palette that I can grab regardless of my mood. But yeah, I think that's it. It still does not scream popcorn to me, but I really like the color story nonetheless. I think the quality is really nice as well. They stay on all day. I do prefer to use the shimmers either on top of a glitter primer or sprayed. I think they're prettier like that. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't really need to drag it out, I think. If you like the color story, I think you will have a lot of fun with the Sweet and Tasty Popcorn Palette by I Heart Revolution. That was it, guys. That was the end of the video. Let me know down below if you have this palette. Let me know if you have a favorite look. And let's chat about it. For now, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to wish you... Oh yeah, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Share it with your friends and all that goodness. So, yeah, that's it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to wish you a fantastic day, a fabulous evening, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye guys. So let's do that again then.